Now, this is a lovely story to start the week off with. Lee Glasgow from Leicester founded an organisation called African Village Dream and set out on a mission to help support Kerr Layen. That's a village in the Gambia with things like education and food supply, all kinds of stuff, actually. Well, since his last time on the show, the organisation's expanded their efforts significantly. Lee joins us in the studio to talk more about his continuing work. Right, Lee, start us from the beginning. Why?
Why? Good question. Why? Because we can make a difference. I think that's why, because we can make a difference, and we're making a huge difference. Our local community has helped so much in so many ways, from building a school for 120 children that would be illiterate. And now in 4 years' time, they're all going to be able to read and write. That gives them so many more options. We've took on 36 hectares of land to grow 720 sacks of rice. All that money has been put together by local people, which is amazing. Yeah.
Look, it's an amazing thing, but it's become a core of your life, hasn't it? What prompted it?
I sponsored a child years ago, a young lad called Alpha. That young man has just got an accountancy degree last year. He's going after his chartered accountancy this year, which to me, a lot of his friends would be illiterate. He's the 1% from his village that went and walked 6 kilometres a day to get an education. With the help of local people, and now 3 wonderful ladies that are taking this passion project into a charity, which I never thought would happen. That wasn't the intention. It will always be a non-profit charity. That to me is really important. Every penny that someone gives us not only goes to those people, but we show the people. We go to the village, we ask what they want, or not what they want, what their needs are, and we see if it's possible. We bring it home, we explain to people what the money will be spent on, and then we make sure we get videos and footage and so we can prove really what the money's being spent on.
It's an amazing thing, is it, to just step up and go, well, I can probably help out with this, so that's what I'm going to do. So since we last spoke a year ago, you've been out to see the site and all the rest of it. What's happened since?
It's, like I say, it's just incredible. You imagine that there's a village of 1,600 people. I don't know how many children. There's a lot of children, all illiterate, apart from 1%. And in 3-4 years' time, that isn't going to be the case. They're all going to be able to read and write. It will help them with critical thinking. It will help them in their lives. We've had a number of things happen that have just blown us away. So when I was in the village with a good friend of mine, Daniel, a young girl was pushed towards us, 7 years old, 7 years old, and she'd got a tooth coming out of the bottom of her mouth, and her face was really swollen. And her mum says, "Help." And we've never felt so inadequate in all our lives. But what we could manage to do is to get her on a bus, and it was a 12-hour round trip to the hospital for x-rays and blood tests, and it cost a total of £35 to do that. She's been in pain for 7 months because she can't afford that money. And so now we've got sponsorships. We've got 50 sponsors at the moment. We're looking for 120 that will pay not only for schooling, but also for food and also for medical care. Next on our hit list is a medical building for sure. Funnily enough, there's a doctor from the village. He works in the city now in the hospital. He's going to come back twice a month to check in on the kids. And all he wants is his bus fare, £30. And so, yeah.
It's astonishing, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's, big, massive problems, like that little girl with a medical condition. Huge problem for her, huge problem for her family and friends and so on. You've solved that.
We've solved it.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I was just saying to your I don't know what they're called.
Producers.
Yeah, producers out there. I said, we use the word ick. It gives me the ick when someone congratulates me, because it's been a team effort. Without people's help, it just wouldn't be possible. And just on that subject, there's a wonderful little cafe in Hinckley, little shout out to Epicurean, little cheese and wine place. They're sponsoring the baker in the village. They're helping towards his wages that can now, and they'll be getting updates on that. And so just to see one local business helping another local business there, it's just breathtaking.
What's the future? What do you want to do with it, with the charity?
Yeah. Well, locally to there's 3 other villages that they want to come to that school and there isn't room for it. It's all down, I guess it's down to sponsorship. Once we've got regular sponsorship coming in, it opens doors. It opens massive doors. We've got a wonderful network of people lined up to help us in Kerr Layen. And we want it to be a centre of excellence. We want people to go there to learn, get educated and move on around the Gambia to take their skill sets. But it can only come with sponsorships. And so hopefully businesses, I mean, keeping in mind, they're lucky if they get £40 a month their wages, lucky if they get £40 a month. So £20 really helps a family. So we're trying to link up businesses. So let's say a carpenter, to link up with a carpenter there to support them through education. So just little projects like that to help with health. And
it's a lot of responsibility, isn't it? Because once you set these things up, they take continual nurturing financially and all the rest of it. That's quite a weight to have on your shoulders, isn't it?
Not at all. Not at all. I thought that. We've got Samba and his team out there that are doing their bit in the village. They're doing a lot of the admin there. A local person gave me a wonderful laptop. He gave me a laptop so Samba can do some admin there. I've got a wonderful team. I've got Claire, who's an incredible woman. That's She runs a little marketing business called Spot and Pickle, and she's doing she loves spreadsheets. We call her the spreadsheets. She calls me the slug. She said she cleans up after me. She cleans up after me and puts it in a format that is just amazing. So big shout out to her.
Look, it's an amazing. I'm so glad to see you. When are you going back out there?
There's 10 of us going. There's 10 of us. I'm going with my mum again. Oh. I'm dragging my wife along, and she's petrified. There's 10 of us going, and it's going to be a big shock to the village. And it's going to be. I can't wait to watch these people experience this.
When are you going?
In January next year.
Oh, amazing. Will you keep in touch?
I would love to.
And if somebody wants to find out more, or maybe they're thinking of sponsoring somebody or whatever it might be, how will they find you online?
AfricanVillageDream.org. African Village Dream on Facebook, on Instagram. So www.africanvillagedream.org. All the videos are on there. These interviews are on there. It's an absolute blessing to be able to do this.
Lee, it's great to see you in the studio. Thanks ever so much for coming in. Thanks for your time. Thank you.